Hello, good day everyone. So for our second video, we are going to make a fermented carrots and sweet potatoes. So it is a kind of vegetables. So we all know that fermentation is a healthy way of preserving foods. So uh, it is very rich in probiotics, which have uh, known to have many benefits, such as it improves digestion, it boosts our immune system, and it has a better brain function. So there's a saying goes that our gut is second to our brain. Therefore, if you have a healthy gut, you have a better brain function. So let's begin. So first, I will introduce or I will present first the ingredients for our fermented vegetables. So we have sweet potatoes. I slice this in a stick form. So we will use 1 cup of this. We also have carrots. We also use 1 cup of this. We have uh, onions. You can also use white onion if you want. So we will use 1/4 cup of this. And we have garlic. This is 3 cloves of garlic, and I sliced it in a stick format also so that they will have a uniform form, a uniform slice. And then we have our brown sugar, so we will use 10 tablespoons of this. And also we have uh, purified water. We will use 1 1/4 cup of this. And then lastly, our starter. So you can use lactopathy. You can also use a cocoa kefir or a fermented coconut water if you have. And then, of course, if you have some fermented foods at home, so you can use their juices. So let's begin for our fermentation process. So first, we will mix our dry ingredients, the sweet potato and the carrots. So we will get 1 cup of sweet potato. And 1 cup of carrots. And then set aside. So we will set aside our dry ingredients, including our black pepper seeds. So for now, in a separate mixing bowl, we will mix the purified water, the brown sugar, and our starter. So we will measure the purified water into 1 1/4. Then 1 teaspoon of our starter. And then 10 tablespoons of brown sugar. So 10. And then we will mix them thoroughly until the brown sugar will dissolve properly into the water. So this is it. And then now we will now place our dry ingredients to our mason jar. So here's our mason jar. So we will arrange properly our carrots and sweet potatoes in order also to have a beautiful appearance. So you can insert the onion. And lastly, add the 1 teaspoon black pepper seeds. So here are our dry ingredients. Then lastly, we will add gradually our liquid ingredients. So you have to make sure that the dry ingredients are filled with this liquid solution so that all the dry ingredients would ferment very well. And then we will close tightly the cover of the mason jar, and then we will shake this gently in order to mix well all the ingredients here. So just like this one, just like upside down. Then loosen the cover of the mason jar so that the gas inside the mason jar will escape, and also it will have a proper exchange of gases from its inside and outside the mason jar, because it will help the good bacteria to flourish. Yeah. And the last procedure would be you would place these fermented vegetables into a dark and clean place. So after 3 days of fermenting these vegetables, so I have here my fermented carrots and sweet potatoes. So as you can see, it has a very nice color. Just like to look at that. It has a reddish, a pinkish, so it's very nice. And as you can see here, there are still it still produces bubbles. So we try to open this. So try to look. There are many bubbles inside the mason jar. So therefore, it has a healthy population of live good bacteria, which means that we have our fermentation went well. So let's try to taste its juice. We'll try to taste. So its sweetness and its sourness are balanced. So very perfect. So let's try to taste the vegetables. So this is carrots. So as you can see here, so the color and the color are still bright. So let's try to smell. It has a wine aroma and sour smell. And then let's try to taste. Its crispiness is just the same as the fresh carrots and the fresh sweet potatoes. Therefore, we have a perfect fermentation process of our vegetables. So, if you are already satisfied with its taste, especially in its sourness, you can put it in the fridge in order to slow down its fermentation process. But if you are not yet satisfied with its sweetness and its sourness, so you can put it back into the dark and clean area in order to prolong its fermentation process. So you can visit back then after 3 days. So you can visit it for 3 days and then taste it again, smell it again. And if you are already satisfied, so as what I have said, so put it in a fridge. You can also use that, or you can also apply that to our fermented fruits. So these are my finished products, my fermented fruits and my fermented vegetables. So its shelf life can prolong a year or more years. So because if you had done it well, if you fermented it well, if you would just follow the correct process of fermentation in order to preserve these fruits and vegetables. And I hope that you will do this at home also, so that every one of us, especially in these times, will have a healthy lifestyle, a healthy living, a healthy foods to eat. So that's all for today, and I hope you learned a lot from this video, and see you for my next video also. Thank you and God bless. Bye!